Namaste, Namaste and welcome. I am peeking from the moon. I love to speak from the moon. I don't know if I missed one new moon or full moon report. And I just love the moon. I feel the moon. I'm crazy like the moon. And welcome. We are speaking from the moon. Peeking from the moon and speaking from the moon. It's a beautiful moon. I'm not astrologer, I like to say in every moon video this. I just feel the moon, I'm crazy with the moon. Moon is my left eye which is blind but sees everything. Really, I'm not joking. But because some people told me that I'm very good astrologer and if I could do that and this and that. No. I don't know anything, some basics from astrology, but I feel the moon, so maybe that's why my video felt like that for them. They never heard more on point. So I would just like to clarify this. I'm just a poet, singer speaking from the moon, singing from the moon, peeking from the moon, whatever. Moon is beautiful. And this moon, although it is full moon, which should be about releasing, it feels more like a new moon. And it marks also such energy. It's a beautiful full moon, but intense and powerful, like anything. And may not appear so beautiful for everybody always, but beneficial and soothing. So Taurus and Libra, both are divine feminine sign, ruled by Venus. That's beautiful, and there's something special about this full moon and previous new moon. Previous new moon was Libra, and it's governed also by Venus, and now it's Taurus, governed by Venus. Libra is more flying in the air. Libra is more water. You see, I don't know anything. I have to correct myself. Libra is water. But Taurus is earth. It's really that physical action, And since the new moon in Libra and this full moon, Venus is retrograde, their ruler. Oh, now I sound like an astrologer already. But so it is. So this is very important. Something is going on. It's all about your values. And now since Taurus is about receiving. And it's about being free and enjoying your life. Work should be joy, pleasure, fulfillment for the soul, not rigid patterns and hours, and I have to do this in this way and that way. So it's beautiful, and there's 3 points I would like to emphasize. And I have written something down if I would need also. The check was like this. So it's special because Venus is retrograde. So these 2 moons previous and this full moon in Taurus are very powerful and really introspective, and great changes can be achieved in previous new moon, in particular this full moon. It's all about values. Like in Libra and Venus retrograde, it was really clear to most of everybody what they want to do, what they don't want, who they want in their life, who they don't, what they want in their life, what they don't want, what they want to do, what you don't want to do, with whom you want and with whom you don't want. Really, your values evaluated. So now in this Taurus full moon, it is to be very clear. It's to be very clear if this is with alignment with my heart, my work that I'm doing. Like I can tell you my example. I don't care how many people are watching this video, or sure I care if somebody gives donation, but this month were tests that just still need to be solved, but everything looking good and energy looking beautiful. But what you do, that you know you value yourself. Yes, this is who I am. I'm giving my true self out. And that's how I feel when I write an article and poem and when I make this video. I really feel, I really know in my heart, the heart of source that I am, that this is my purpose. And I love to do it. And I put value on it even more than people coming here for healing and stuff that I do secondary. If I really have to do like this video today, I will set everything aside because it's important for me to do this. And I'm finished, okay, tomorrow maybe somebody who wanted to come to today can come. I finished this work which I really wanted to do, and then I'm open to everything else. Things that I love to do. I love to perform healing. But this is my first job, to teach, to empower, to motivate. And I see great value in this, and I don't care what others see, and I see my value in myself. I feel I am valuable always, but I feel valuable. I'm doing my value, putting my value out. So I can see this is most important thing in my life. Nothing is more important. I put primal value on my creation and my teaching and helping others in this way, like I love to do the most. And through this year and past year, it really got clear to me that Messenger just annoys me, that I can answer maybe a message if my heart, if source feels it's my job to answer, like email. But if I have to chat and go to this, even with my mother, my heart, even more than 5 minutes, I just feel like in a cage. And also on phones. Although on person I value most when somebody comes, I can open that. And I really know myself, it's weird. And many are saying, and no problem. Like I know this is greatest value, that I will maybe lose sleep sometime, or rest, or maybe say no to somebody just that I can do this video or write that. So I know this is my value. I'm enjoying this. I really give my fulfillment and my completion, my fullness out in this way. Whatever else I do, it is not. I mean, if I do healing, if I do other things, meditation, I give my fullness out. But this is my primal work. And things like personal advisor in chat rooms, no. This feels like contraction to me, and to chat and all these things, and I'm giving only my 3% out what I can give. So, and it's really not feeling like expansion, not feeling like joy. So I know I not put value there. So you also have to know that this, what are the things that you are helping others with, and your heart feels and joy and with purpose, and you want to do more, and you feel like when I do such a video or write something, I feel more power after. I don't feel drained. I don't feel that I want to stop. That's why my videos are so long. I usually want to do half an hour. Sometimes I succeed. Sometimes it's go 1 hour and a half. So it's all about that. What is your value? So it's Taurus, and Taurus, it's about nourishing yourself. Taurus eats grass and takes care of himself, you know. And it's that feminine energy also of taking care of yourself, being nourished. And yes, cows give milk, so also you can give milk to others. And it's also stubborn and will not move. And if you dig too much, it will hit you. Taurus will hit you, bang you with his head if you too much try to move him from his position. So, if you really know what is your work, what you enjoy, what you value, this Taurus energy is to help you to really be like a Taurus. Nobody will move me. This I will do. I will not do that what you want from me now. I have to do this what is in my heart. Sorry, you cannot move me. This is beautiful. This is your purpose. This is most beautiful energy. You know. But if you are stubborn in Taurus energy in something that is not according to your heart, something that's not suiting you, something that's not serving you, and you try to hold on in that like a bull, you know, that may backfire. That may feel like not so much pleasure and joy, you know. And we have to be true to ourselves. If we see something is not working, something is not beautiful, and we are not actually expanding in it, whether it be our work or our relationship, our friends, or things that we do, and deep inside we know we don't want to do them. So Venus is so strong and retrograde, and this time maybe will not feel so pleasant, and you will just know, okay, now I really have to let go of that. I have to end that relationship. I have to stop doing that, but it's just feeling like contracting my soul, and I am moving nothing. Stop fooling myself. Things in this energy of Taurus, now in this full moon and Venus retrograde, so many things, and things can get clear, you know, very clearly seen, experienced that this is yes and this is not what I want. So, in experience. And we cannot anymore deny and lie to ourselves why something is good for us when it's obvious and felt that is not. You know. And we all know, maybe we don't, which are these things, and these things may come out. Maybe we fooling ourselves, and it is not what our heart wants. But it can get clear. Whatever it may be. Work, relationships, friendships, the way we act, things we do. Just no more feels like you cannot do any more this because it's not who you are. It's not who you are. So it's the last time. It's time to really be brave and say, I will change this. I will end this relationship. Maybe I will start this relationship. I will end working like that, sacrificing myself there. I will do that leap of faith like I did 3 years ago, and even now, like I wrote 2 weeks ago, that the government wants something, and many things I don't have dealt with people have, and so much things is required, but 3 years ago I did that, you know. When you feel really from your real self the calling, now you have to start. Will you be afraid for survival, or will you do that? What source, God, or whatever you yourself, your truest, realest source self wants from you to do. Hey, it's not easy. Even now, before winter, the mind is telling, how will you survive? What is this? You know, if I trust, this is things that I'm learning. Enlightened master that I am, but learning how to manifest abundance and beautiful life and abundance so I can spread more of my gold around, spiritual gold. And I'm sincere. I will not teach about law of manifestation and attraction and abundance yet. I will teach about these things that I masters in my own consciousness and life. So we all are working on ourselves. There's no end because we are creators and we are not waiting for nothing to drop in our hands. So you may really feel this strong calling, now I have to stop this work. And fear in your mind, and mind telling you you will go homeless, and I don't know. Mind wants to tell me every month this still. You know, I have no welfare, I have nothing. Unless what beautiful souls freely of their heart wants to share with me. And yes, waiting for some things to manage them, to get them, but by mysterious ways, Source maintains me with all this body needs and my work needs still through tests and through everything, and it's getting better. And even now, even what this thing with government and something, I'm not afraid. I know everything is to be all right because I'm doing what Source, what my heart wants from me, and I may help somebody as I do it. Maybe somebody gets some inspiration, motivation, help out of it. And 3 years and hard tests and everything always was, but 3 years Source maintains me through winter and summer. Okay, first year was really heavy. If I wouldn't have some savings and some like this and that, I don't know what will be. But now it's okay. Okay. Although whatever is wrong, we don't have to say. Like I said, tests come, tests from the matrix, like this government thing. But I know things will get better and things will get beautiful. And I'm blessed with this apartment, which is not mine and is cheap, and I can maintain somehow, you know. And even though when government service gives some warrant, I have to give something, I'm not worried, although I don't know how this will come. But as I don't know how this is to come, it comes from unexpected sources. We have to trust. It's not easy, I know, as you have to give the world away. To trust, if you really want to do something and you feel rigid and caged in the work that you are doing, if you are doing your work now and you are happy at your work and you feel fulfilled, no problem. But if you have inside that this is my value, this is what I want to do, and here mind is telling you, how will I survive? What will happen to me? Hey, I'm a rich man inside, but sometimes I will get only $400 donations per month. I'm sincere. And sometimes a bit more, sometimes even less. And sometimes flute saves me. And I'm a simple man. I see abundance in that. I can eat but I don't know what will be next month. So if I will be here in fear, I will stop this and just run for something, you know. But I know it is value, and I'm giving my true purpose out, and I'm not afraid, and I'm to do that. And if Source maintained me through all the tests, through everything these years, so it can you. But I mean, if you really have inside something that you want to start, that you are really disturbed that you cannot do this and you can do this only at weekends or something. It's a And same with relationships. If you're not happy with relationship, you see no more value in it but great attachment and this and that and responsibility and all this. You want to be free. It's all about breaking free, working from that freedom. So putting value on your friends, on your connections, putting value on beautiful souls in your heart that serve you and you serve them, and things that you do, environments, to really now step in this, to say, yes, this is me. No, I'm sorry, this is not me. You have to find somebody else. So, and to know your own value, to know your own value and to take care of yourself. This is important, to know your needs so you can last long here and do a lot of good. Take care of yourself, not to drain and kill yourself every day, then you will not last long. To really be in balance, taking care of yourself so you can take care of others. That's Taurus is all about. Enjoying the moment, taking care, chewing that grass. Take care of yourself, give yourself that care. It's Mother Earth energy, earth. Go to earth, to ground, to meditate, to spend in nature, to connect. And it's very creative. Like, I know what I'm here to do, and I'm doing this. I have so many ideas and seeds for poems and for topics, for videos and for writing, so it's just coming. So this may flow. You want to create, and you will get really inspired and motivated and activated to really do. The fire comes, the beautiful soothing earth, just to do it. And for dreamers and like this, this energy is really beautiful because it's Saturn energy is very powerful. All this dreaming Venus and creation and art and artistic expression, the Saturn energy is giving us, showing us the way, how we can ground this, how we can get some fruit out of this and give more fruit. Ways how you can take care of yourself better to receive, for example, more money as you are giving your work to, and really valuing your needs as you are giving yourself out. Not sacrifice, but really knowing, like Saturn energy, really giving you the wisdom and the way how it can work in this world. You are in this body, I'm in this body. Not only so. I know action is manifestation. And unconditional action, I'm always, even when somebody comes for healing and here, I trust if I unconditionally ask for a coin or two, sources to inspire somebody. But I'm putting value on my work and open that and giving that, creating that possibility. We don't do nothing, nothing is to come. We're just waiting for something to drop. It is to drop, but we have to do some steps. And Saturn is really giving us that practicality. We are doing spiritual work, artistic work, and like this, that practical touch. I went through this. I know what to do, and maybe now new ideas will to come. How to also, as you give yourself out, make something for yourself. I know many times, like 2 years ago, I was thinking this is wrong. But how is wrong? When I would end up in a street and I wouldn't do nothing. And Source felt it's right. I don't do business. And I know I deserve a lot more. I deserve to take care of my teeth and take care of stuff which are really needed. But I'm so grateful for everything that I can do this. I'm most grateful I could do this because, like I said, I'm putting value on my work, and I'm grateful for everything. I'm not desperate about things that are not here, but grateful for things that are here. Like this beautiful connection now, and that I can really do my purpose, and regardless for how many. It's for millions, for thousands, or for just a few dozens, it doesn't matter. It's that you are in your value and you put value on yourself, and Saturn helping you to do the action that may get for yourself something out of this, so you can do more. So, because artistic nature of Venus is all about creating and feeling and creating something beautiful, art, but it doesn't know business. Doesn't know business of this world. How is to done? How to do something properly that it lasts, it expands. So Saturn energy is really giving us that. And that's beautiful. Like I said before, the second aspect of this moon that I want to really speak is receiving. The energy is all about receiving. Like that's why it feels like new moon. Some changes going on. Like the energy of the releasing and all this is over. But this doesn't mean releasing in your life is to be over. Just it's no more so predominant. But whatever has to be released has to be released. And if in this time has to be released, has to be released. But the energies of receiving are so powerful, powerfully felt. We receive what we deserve, what we already our frequency match, not what we think that we deserve, what we think that we want, but what we really want and what we really need, what we deserved with our vibration just now. These things are to come, whatever they are, whatever we need now in our life, and whatever we truly want, and it is our time to have it, and our vibration is ready to have it. These things are to coming. These relationships and these jobs, these beautiful financial blessings. I require them. I'm laughing always, but it's not easy always. And whatever universe knows it is now time for us to have, not what our 3D self and our mind and even our soul knows it wants. Maybe it's not yet the right moment. Some growth is needed. But what universe and source know that we have to have it now, these things are to come. It's receiving, so we have to open ourselves to receiving. Delete all these problems. Nobody loves me, nobody will give me nothing, I don't deserve nothing, nothing ever comes. No, open yourself for receiving. I deserve. I'm beautiful. I'm doing beautiful work. Great things are to come to me from expected and unexpected sources. I put my value out. I trust that good people are to come in my life. Good opportunities. Even now, if all the opportunities failed and closed doors, like in my case. No, now is the time to receive that. And I always trust whatever happens. I don't predict future. I just read the energy and I teach people how to become their greatest version and let go of karma and implement it a new way. I don't know what will happen tomorrow for myself and not for you. So I don't know what we receive, but I know what is the best way that we prepare ourselves for receiving. Yeah, I know door will slammed at me in past. I did not get what I deserve, much struggle. Hey, there's no struggle within me now. So we have to change. Regardless how it was, the energy is changing. And if we think we do not deserve and nothing will come and we can do whatever we want and work our ass out and from our heart and nothing will come, then this will happen, nothing will come, you know. But when we understand really and always positive within and giving that affirmations from the heart, I deserve it, it's time, I deserve it, I'm worthy, let the universe, let source gives me that what is the best for me now. I deserve everything, only best things come to me. Doesn't matter what in past did not happen. Doesn't matter if I was in bad relationship, if I was struggling and nothing came my way. Now I'm open to receive all these things. Because energy is such. Receiving. Open yourself for receiving and everything what you must receive now. You will get, and me too. Not maybe that I think I will now become mass teacher of mass people. Maybe it's not time, maybe a few years I need it. But I know this will happen. But whatever I have to receive, whatever upgrade, whatever upgrade of my work, whatever things in my life, even whatever tests I'm to receive, and so you. So open yourself to receiving. It's nothing wrong if we open ourselves to receive everything. Then everything what is possible from that, everything we are to receive. But if we say nothing ever worked, I tried everything, this, we close ourselves. And then universe responds, okay, nothing ever works for you, I'll give nothing to you. You trust, you hope, and you really go in that childlike excitement, joy, and unconditional love with no expectations. You can receive great things. So even in the middle of some tests, I choose to do now this. My consciousness is ultimate abundance. I am the teacher inside, and I don't care if somebody trusts me because this is for me. I can only give my teaching out. I know my worth, and I know I deserve. I know my worth, and regardless of how it is till now, I open myself to greater receiving and greater opportunities. Because energy is also such in this receiving. Whatever did not work and should work now has to work and now will work. We must never give up. And energy is really beautiful now. Things that did not work may work. And we may get that breakthrough. We may get that whatever you want, your job, like my greater expansion on YouTube or whatever, or I want to speak in front of people more like this in life, whatever. This can come, you know. So have to open ourselves to receiving and really do that what is in our heart. Without action, there's no law of attraction, no manifestation. Like, if I want to be, I know that I am already in my soul and in my enlightenment and in my wisdom. I could teach masses. I could teach on popular channels on YouTube that have millions of subscribers. I know I'm ready. But you know, if you know your work, you know who you are, you're not here to be saved. Law of attraction is not only dreaming and manifesting like this, you have to do it. You want to be a writer, if you want to be a poet, you have to write poetry. I write my poetry, I'm putting them out for years. If you're a teacher, you have to. No, I'm afraid of starting the video, what if I will say something wrong? But no, then nothing will happen. We don't do that action required. And if I don't knock at the doors, and like this I always do, universe must see action. If you want to play violin, you have to learn to play violin and you have to play it. How will you play in a big concert if you are not practicing? So I may teach many, but I'm practicing. And I'm showing myself to universe. Yes, this is what I want to do. And every day when I have the time, I put the video out. And poem or one teaching. Always one this, one that. In this way we show in action. This is Saturnian energy, the beautiful Venus. We do the action. We dare to do the action. And we can receive. Without doing the action, what can we receive? We can. Luck is there and karma is there. When beautiful things must come, they will come. But if we really do and we show to the universe who we are, what we are here to do, this is what I'm here to do. This is what I'm here to give, and from this I'm to receive. And we are so clear. The universe can see, and we will pass the test, and we will receive it eventually. We should not let go, and we should not back off, even when it's stormy, when it looks like nothing works, it looks like nobody listening. You do it for yourself. There's only God in you, only source in you. You have to show yourself. Like if I know I'm a teacher, then I cannot be silent and not giving my teaching out. That would be stupid. Nothing will come. And I do it out of love because it's fulfilling my heart and it's value there, a field of value, and I want to give that value out. And I feel joyful and beautiful. And like I done something great that may help somebody maybe 3 months from now or 1 year from now. No problem. We have to do, and we can receive. Such energy that we may receive things that we maybe don't even know that we want. Unexpected encounters with people, with things, with opportunities, with all this. When you get it, then you know. And sometimes may also look for some too good to be true, and we realize that we are depriving ourselves from that. When we start receiving much, we block ourselves. But I don't deserve this. What is this? I'm not, Everything is within us, actually. That's why I say why I dealing with abundance issues and all these things, because I was enlightened teacher past life and preaching against money and only for poverty and only this. So this sticks when your consciousness is so high, but you are in that still. So everything is within us. Why these things did not come that we know they should be ours? It's within us. We don't value ourselves enough. We have to value ourselves, put our value out, and don't care what others value or not. It's all about God and you, source and you. There's nobody else. And everything we get from the source. Nobody in this world, maybe somebody will serve as an instrument of providing us just that. But we get everything from the source. Nobody else. Source says no, that heart will say no. Source can inspire somebody to give us opportunity, to grant us this and that, so we can receive. We must open ourselves for receiving. Yes, I'm worthy of all I desire, and I'm open to receive because I'm giving so much. It could be our mantra. And take care of yourself. Like today is quite cold now. Now it really smells like winter, but November is here anyway. So I'm here with my jacket, no problem. I don't need to feel cold. Give yourself care. It's actually a beautiful jacket. It's army jacket and it's Taurus energy of Earth, so it's fitting. Not, I don't say this is soldier jacket. This is a jacket of Mother Forest. Like this, beautiful. And the Taurus is like a soldier. You cannot move the soldier. I know what I'm doing, and this feels like love to me. You will not tell me nothing. I'm like barricaded here. I do this, not that. So, what else? Third point. I said the rigidness, rigid patterns. You know, when you turn around on the left, always just because you have always turned in the left in the morning. When you have to do this first time and clean that, and then go to there and do that, you have that rigid patterns and always saying things that just become rigid. Sometimes here my work also becomes rigid. I want to do this video always, I want to do this, I want to do this. It becomes like routine, rigid, but I always enjoy it. But it's never really rigid. So we are called to some changes. Whatever feels rigid in our life, relationship, the way we do some things, what we do before breakfast always, and we are always doing that. It's really showing if this is valuable, if this is serving us. Like I say, my meditation and yoga is valuable and serving me for sure. And I have to do this before everything else. And also some cleaning in the morning and everything and like this. So it's really shown. You know, sometimes I see this. I want to do in the morning all these things. Then I want to go to the city. I miss the bus because I had to do yoga. I had to do these things I always do, but there was no time. So it's flexibility. It's rigid patterns. Okay, we don't have to do it every day like this. We have to loosen up little bit, take care, relax, little freedom. Because I'm also like soldier here on Facebook. In the morning, this, and now video and like this, and preparation for like this. So yes, it's that's why maybe today but I love that kind of clothing mostly, especially in winter. I love it. So because I love it, I have it on. Doesn't matter if others love it or not. If you love it, you wear it. You have it. You just have to feel comfortable. And that's what matters. What's for me, maybe not for you. Don't seek validations from others, but just do what is in your heart. Take care of yourself. You know yourself. You know when you need rest. You know when you cannot do that. You know what you want to do now. Others don't know. When you mean no, you say no. The others don't try to convince you and do these things, you know. Like, and rigidness, like I'm speaking now, rigidness. It's really to become visible. Oh, this is rigid. Why I'm doing this? This is rigid. This is rigid completely. I have to stop this. I have to a little bit loosen up. Take care. A little bit free more. Because we just get caught up in doing things, saying every day non-stop, just because we did it all the time like that, and we have to do it like this because so it is, just because we always have done it like that. And sometimes it shows, no, you don't have to do it like this. You can do it differently. Yeah, you can. And you do it differently, and you feel free as you do it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. The way you serve food, the way you this on Sunday, the way that. Like also going to church. Many light workers going to church on Sunday, and maybe they will start to feel, well, I'm going there. I'm living next to the church. I haven't been in church in, I don't know, for so long, because I'm not religious. I don't feel myself belonging to any religion, really. But I go to forest, and in the sun, I feel my church, communing with Father, Son, Mother Nature. I feel like a child in embrace. This is my church. This is how I feel, and this is so beautiful church. I every day want to go to church. And I don't know why I'm mentioning church now, but anytime we are just in this pattern, we are going to church and we don't know why we are going, just because we are going. It's just part of tradition because our mother has gone and we have different beliefs and everything. And it becomes rigid, maybe. We realize we are the church. Like priest told me here, I was speaking to him, and he said, you don't need to go to church, you are a church. Yes, he see me, he was right. So why would I need to go to church? Why do you need to go to certain ceremonies and places and all this to keep connection with the source, with God, when you are the one you're waiting for and you are the church of that I am, you know. Just stop things maybe that do not serve us spiritually anymore also, you know. They become rigid. What is there more? Oh, yeah. That's why I was yesterday making video of the divine feminine and like this much this time. It's the energy is much divine feminine standing up for her rights. Like I was yesterday speaking about what is rape, what is sexuality, how perverted sexuality of this world, abused women, and like this. And actually energy is really like this, and that's why I will maybe write more of these things and put more of these things out, because energy is, I like it, because it's time that women get justice. Energy is really shedding some light on violence to women, sexual abuse, women's rights, even more than till now. Venus retrograde is causing this, and the strong bull empowering it, and Saturn taking it to work. So we may see protests, we may see women fighting for rights, fighting against violence, standing up against men. Even globally we may see some things, and demanding rights, demanding justice, demanding end of all kinds of abuse, really crime against women, which is mostly sexual or just about power, to more light to be shed on. And I love it because it has to end this masculine massacre against divine feminine. And it's good. Divine feminine is getting the power back and roaring, and women can come together and protest. And like this, I do my protests in writings, writing that she is the law, and putting videos out like yesterday's, and many which are about goddess and divine feminine. I feel divine. I was always divine feminine. I got the power later with enlightenment and claiming my power back, but I was born like a crying little girl. I'm still so sensitive, but I'm powerful as Father God, no problem. But I still have that, what Goddess has in fullness and more. But I have divine masculine power now, and I'm a real man, because there can be no man without golden heart of a woman, only savage beast, even if they are powerful. You know, that's why I'm blessed to be born as divine feminine, predominant, almost none of divine masculine within me, but now balanced, roaring with power. Especially last year, it's really got activated, and last months and last weeks, it's getting insane. So I love to roar for women's rights, something for divine feminine. I love to roar always, and she's the power. And I really love the energy that women get power to put some light, shed some light on all the abuse and violence and everything, and get more empowered to resolve this, stand for them globally. So, like this is beautiful. This is beautiful. And if any man don't like this, he can go fuck himself. Sincerely. Because men of this world have to realize the history, that it was masculine that abused and degraded women, and now they have to humble themselves so much to let her rise, not being the kings and now screaming we are equal. No, yes, we are equal, but we have to know what masculine have done, and that's why real men who don't have this within are standing up for women, while pussies are screaming for their rights and feeling threatened by divine feminine. No, she's not a man. She will make the king equal, but true king is humble enough to say, I'm sorry, I go off my throne, I go up, and she will take you up. And that's all about all the poetry and everything, saying that she's the law. It's all about that. The true man knows the purpose and history and what was done and what needs to be done to rebalance, to rise her, the queen, so she can rise the man up again. It is the queen that makes a king. It is the golden heart of a woman that makes a man. So that beautiful Venus energy and empowering women to really stand up for their rights, and giving much light and shedding much light on all the abuse against women and sexual abuse and all the injustice and everything globally. So this is beautiful. So now I feel I went into many points already. What is here still? Yeah, we are. We are feeling very much busy, no? I feel like busy like anything, And there's no time anymore. It's like day lasts just few hours. Like everything lasts one time more than it lasted before. And there's a new speed, very fast, everything. And we are busy. And that's why we are called to adjust to that new speed and stop doing things that have no value for us and for nobody, only wasting time. Taking rest. Like sometimes I have plans to write this article and then it's 10 o'clock in the evening and I haven't even started. I say, okay, no. To really tell ourselves, no, we don't have to do it now. It's okay. Time is eternal. Go to rest. Uh, you know, to not push ourselves too much, but to learn how to go with that new speed, which is now so much visible as time is getting shorter and shorter. And I don't mean winter, like days are getting shorter. Literally, time is just shrinking, and it feels like I know how it felt 3 years ago one day, and now it's like blank. So it's energies are right like this, we have to adjust to new speed. And it's not about stopping the roller coaster, but it's about learning how to fast like a rocket through all the curves and everything. To really learn how to dive, fly with this new speed. And just take a rest what we need, and we don't need to do everything. Really put that's why in the first part I was speaking about values. put value what we are here to do and what we are not here to do, with whom we are here to do and with whom not. I'm here to do this with all of you, not in private chats. I'm sorry, I don't have time, not will, and I'm just one man to do that. But for this, I'm here for everyone, and I want to do that. I'm really putting value on this so much, but you are all valuable as I am. I'm putting value on you. I just won't chat there, okay? Thank you. You have to set your boundaries also like that, your priorities, you know. If you do that, maybe you will not do anything on the end, and then you will not feel good. And like this. So, because let me just return from the receiving, because I was speaking only like basic advice, astrological for this moon, and I'm not even astrological, but I would like to speak something about ascension. The energies are no more so much in releasing. The great releases were done, some pause on releasings. You all will feel your own release and purge so much now. You will feel the receiving of divine codes, receiving of superpowers, of gifts, of new consciousness, of expansion, and it's beautiful. So open yourself to spiritual receiving, go outside, stretch your hands and say, Source, whatever is the highest for me to embody and receive in my divine blueprint of my soul, my light body, my this body, and in my life around me, let the best thing that I am, best that I am, and best things that are meant for me now, this moment, that I receive them. It's time for receive. It's time for really relishing your spiritual self, your divine gifts to expand. Mine are scary now, becoming scary. Before I thought I read minds, now I'm sure I do, because I got so many confirmation in last week that what I felt in somebody's head was completely true, and now I just trust myself. Whatever I feel is true. It's not scary, but it's insane, and I always had it, but not so clear. Now it's becoming very clear, and you will get your gifts enhanced in depth. My healing also, I see results with people that I never saw before, and it's all just ranging to miraculous and beautiful. And whatever your gifts are, like my eyesight, third eyesight, my feeling, my reading of energies, and all this just got pinpoint crystal diamond clearer, and like this. So you are to receive and experience greater divine power, greater divine gifts, and greater depth, greater clarity, greater everything. You know, it's beautiful. And so open yourself for receiving. There will not be so much purging and releasing in these energies. For me, there was not much purging, releasing, almost nothing, because I did this in past years. I was navigating here through with my roaring and my love. Others who are going through much, but now receiving, and anyway, I'm receiving like anything, and there's no blockages in my consciousness to receive. So I'm tired like I don't know what, but joyful and full of power and divine and floating and roaring and pouring and everything. Regardless the situation the matrix wants to serve, no problem. I'm love. I receive more love than I am. I always, since years, I was like that. I told God, Source, give me the highest that I am for me. I don't want nothing lower, even highest than I believe that is highest for me. I didn't limit myself for nothing. I will never limit myself for nothing. I open myself to the greatest receiving, spiritual, material, and all the levels, regardless what is happening in this day and time. I'm open to receive Everything what source knows is for me and higher than that. And I'm open for that. So open yourself for all the receiving. And like I said, things did not go, things did not come to us before we tried, we knocked on doors, we got shut doors, we got even cheated, we got. Let this not be why you don't do it now, why you don't try now, why you close yourself now. No, no, I was learning, I'm learning. Never give up, never lose hope, never lose faith, and never close yourself for receiving your divine and material gifts and your dreams. But always do what you can and be open in your heart, in your consciousness to receive the greatest and highest for you. And then the best thing for you that moment, what is possible is to come. If you close yourself, you will not get it. If you're open to everything, it doesn't matter. You are open to everything. You can get still the highest that is possible for you this moment. But if you say no, everything is finished. I tried everything. I'm done. You close yourself, and universe says, "Okay, I'm done. I am done. You don't want nothing." Okay, so no, never lose hope. Never lose trust. Never lose faith. Be open to receive the highest, the greatest. What is for you? And this. What else? I'm speaking now for so long, but maybe I have something. But I was not really going to everything. Yeah, this I will just mention that it it is felt world will really give more attention to alien presence, to other civilization presence, to open for discussions, for evidence, even for maybe disclosure or anything. I don't know what the energy means, but it's most definitely. I don't ever speak about our intergalactic brothers because we are on Earth, but really it's felt energetically that the world will be open more to discuss, even to disclose, to give more light and more attention to the possibility and even disclosure and evidence of extraterrestrial life that is actually assisting us. So let us live in wonderful times. Globally, these things I did not focus what the energies means. Globally can be also eruptions on many things. You know, globally is globally. The world is to receive also what worlds need to receive. We are not of this world. We are to receive what heaven wants from us to receive. But the world must receive things that still must receive in order to disappear, to self-destruct, for the new world to be built. So the world is a tense place now, and much things are happening. You have to know you are not of the world. You are of heaven. You are in the world. You are on earth. You are off earth. And open yourself to receive whatever heavens know is highest for you. And I love you, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And I love to do these videos always. And I'm very open to receive unconditionally. I give my love, my wisdom out. And if anybody wants to support this madman, this wise madman here, and where that I am, regardless, one coin or whatever you want, if you want 3 suitcases, no problem. I never seen something like this, but then I can really do great things with that and spread the word all around. And I'm not joking, but in this situation always I'm happy with every coin and coin on coin. That's why I said it's so valuable, even one coin, because it becomes many coins, and I'm simple man, living on coins if it's possible, no problem. And I'm really open to receive because I want to give more and more always. And but I receive only free gifts of the heart. In giving we receive. And yes, as they give, they receive of this gold more. But I'm free love, and I want to receive only free love from others, free gifts. Same as if somebody wants healing or somebody comes for healing. I am for free, and love is to take care of me for free. And I'm open because this moon is all about receiving, and it's much also about financial receiving. And yes, this feels kind of hopeful for me because it's enough tests for all of us, especially if we do what we are here to do and we are doing it good and we have done our work, we have done our releasing, we are ready to receive. And that's why if somebody wants to support my work, I love to do this, and in this way I can work more and more and more, more and more and more. And may all spiritual gifts of my heart be yours. I never forget you. May you be blessed forever. And everybody be blessed forever in this moon. And remember, all the rigidness, go away with it. If it seems like rigid, change it. Do it a way, a little bit different today, and then like that other day. Be free. Whatever doesn't serve you, has no value, finish it, stop it now, and focus only what serves you, what feels valuable to you, what you give value to others, and it's valuable to your heart. Like this video that I'm doing now again and seeing all the rainbows everywhere, and be blessed and open yourself to receive. Don't close yourself to receiving. Trust, have faith, and I love you. And be blessed. Everything is perfect, always perfecto. And in this energy is whatever we have to receive and our heart wants and we are ready is to come to us. So let us open ourselves. Everything flows to us. We meditate with ease. Abundance flows to us with ease. I deserve. I'm open to receive. I'm worthy. I have passed the tests. And really, with no expectations, just trust and faith and knowing that best things are to come to us that are meant for us this moment. So be blessed. I bless you all as I bless myself in infinite abundance of receiving the greatest spiritual gifts and greatest gifts of this world and greatest gifts of everywhere. May all the best things come to you, and my blessing always with you. I love you too. Namaste. Be blessed. Namaste.